I'm like, hello,
Hello. Hey, everybody.
I'm leaving. Good
Welcome back.
morning.
I, I'm Sherry.
They might be watching this at night. I'm Brooke,
Did you say good
and we're
night?
tired. Now I say good morning.
Oh, okay.
Listen, they'll see it whenever they see it.
Yeah. So, Brooke and I are extremely tired on top of having
Indeed.
an extremely long day yesterday. Yeah, she wants food. I haven't fed them yet. On top of having the the gallery's Christmas show, which I was up at 6 a.m. for yesterday. I was then watching the Big Ten championship last night and cussing out the refs.
Oh. Oh, see,
Yeah.
I was watching the streamer awards last night,
Oh.
but it went till midnight,
Well, that's how
and
long
then
the
I
game
can't
went.
fall asleep right away. And
Yeah.
then I woke up at like 8:30 this morning and went, or 9, and I was like, I need to upload before we record. Well, I'm gonna upload after, or it's gonna finish while we're recording, basically, and then I have to do all the scheduling. And then Hazel has a haircut, and then
Oh.
I promised a friend I'd be there to support while they stream today. So I'm like, I don't have time later. There is
so,
no later.
so we're only going to get one episode done today, which is Xena,
One.
season 2,
Yay!
episode 1.
Girly pop day.
Yeah. So we're going to get that done. It's been 2 weeks since we've met because the last weekend I was in PA for the Penn State Maryland game. About froze my ass off. Pictures on Discord. So,
It
um,
snowed here.
yeah, it was very cold in the north. So, at any rate, this aired the same night as Xena did, or Hercules did.
Oh, they moved them to the same day.
Well, they've always been the same day, except some
Oh,
nights they were occasionally singles, but this aired the same night, so we're back on track for same night altering.
yeah, new season.
Yeah,
Unless something happens, I suppose.
right. And to get caught up on some of our comments, we had Kevin say that in the myths it says, I think I told this to you. I can't remember. Did I tell you that?
They know I don't remember. They know I don't remember. They know my memory's bad. They're like, she don't remember.
But I think I told you Proteus is the son of Poseidon and was a shapeshifter in
Oh,
the.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We did talk about that. I do remember. If it has something tangentially related with the gods or Percy Jackson, then I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah. Well, and
That's the
also
only way.
the character, the Proteus character on the show, uh, looked like the Gilman, which is the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Okay,
Very Scooby Doo. Very chic.
very chic. Oh, this is because I went to Hercules, not Xena, to get caught up on Xena comments.
In a comment. There
this,
we go.
this is why we're having deja vu.
Listen, it was a long week.
on the on the episode Ties That Bind, which was with her father, who
Yeah,
turned
yeah,
out to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
Aries.
That fuck.
My her Bara said that his favorite food is candy floss.
Oh, cotton candy. My man has good taste. Like, I get it. Some people are like, it's just sugar. I'm like, yeah, but it's the experience of eating cotton candy. I think it was favorite fair food, maybe, because I think I was going to the fair around that time.
Okay, you are freezing up a lot.
Um, Yeah, that's gonna happen till these videos finish uploading. I'm almost
Oh,
done.
that's right.
But they
That's right.
don't let me pause it, and it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was
Okay.
gonna pause them all, but it won't let me. So they're almost done. It's just the short ones, guys. I'm sorry. That's why we're yapping.
Are you for sure
But it shouldn't be
that
too bad.
candy floss is cotton candy? Because I know Bara is over in Europe somewhere. I think
Yeah, candy
I think
floss is
France.
yeah, that's what they call it over there.
Okay. All right.
That's what they call it over there.
I love cotton
It's
candy too.
cotton candy. It's candy floss. It's an experience to eat. Also, in the Northeast, we have a maple cotton candy. If you not had maple cotton candy, that's good as hell.
It tastes like maple syrup.
It's like not as
Oh, I think I lost you.
cotton candy flavor is. It's like, oh crap.
I hear
I'm
you.
still here.
I hear you. And the freezing stopped. Maybe
Oh
your
no, I
uploading
can't
stopped.
hear you now.
Oh no.
I mean, I can cancel them.
Cancel who? You?
Drama.
No,
Okay, I'll
don't. No, 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 no.
cancel. I can can't. No, I.
No, don't cancel.
Well, I can cancel the uploads that I have left.
Can you hear me?
I'm just. And normally it finishes. Yeah, we're fine. Normally it finishes before we start, guys. Sorry for all this. It's
Don't
just because I'm running
cancel.
late today and I have to do stuff later.
Don't cancel. You're
Ah,
you're looking fine now. You're not freezing.
okay. It's just the Steven Universe ones after this, and those are really short, guys. So hopefully we'll be okay.
Okay. I interrupted you, so I don't know what you were saying.
No, that's fair. I probably froze anyway. I was just talking to myself. No, it's like the lightest flavor of maple and it's so good and it's just like listen, I live up here. We like our maple, but a maple cotton candy is just superior to a regular cotton candy. It just is.
It's like our sweet tea down here. You guys don't know how
Yeah,
to
I've
make
never
sweet
had
tea.
actual southern sweet tea. I'm scared to ever try it. I've heard it's very sweet.
I I will say the Lipton leaf brew, that brand, look for the purple label that says extra sweet. It's still not sweet enough, but
Oh god.
it's close.
Okay, so is this where I admit that I drink unsweetened iced tea like on the regular? Like, so I would probably die.
But probably.
They would give that to me and I'd be like, to be fair, I went to Texas once, but I didn't have sweet tea. I had like the thing I tried there was chocolate chess pie,
Uh-huh.
which was basically just like a half cooked brownie in a pie, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever had.
Uh,
I think that's a southern thing. I just assume because it's sweet.
maybe. Bara also said that with Aries in that episode when he finally did appear, at least he didn't have that glued on mustache beard.
Oh my god, don't bring that back. That was why did they do that to him? Like I sometimes I'm like, you make choices and I don't understand them. Because instead of like diving into the character that time, it's all I could see.
Well, Bara also
And I was like,
said,
this is throwing me out of the immersion.
Bara also said that one of the greatest lines, sometimes the best job for a man, the best man for a job is a woman, which is what Aries
Yeah,
said
it's
to that
true.
guy.
Will we ever learn that? Never. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
us
Aries
never.
is a feminist, if you didn't know.
Well, he's a single
Aries the
single
true
feminist.
feminist.
He's only that way for one woman.
He's a single issue feminist. Single issue feminist.
The title of this one is Orphan of War.
That could be that lady. That could be that, not Calypso, but close. What the fuck is
Callisto.
her name? That girl. She could be back. Callisto could be back. She could be the Orphan of War. Because she kinda was. I'm just
Kinda.
saying, bring back the girl boss. She
Well,
did nothing wrong.
we'll have to see if the show
She
brings her
just tried
back.
to kill some people. Big fucking whoa.
It was their highest rated episode. So, maybe.
It's almost like when you have a set, like, villain character for your protagonist to go against, people get invested in, like, the show more. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just a thought.
Just a thought.
Like, you gotta use the villains the fan like.
Well, let's see what they did in this episode. But before I hit play, can you hear my
Okey-dokey.
dehumidifier?
No.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if they can, but I don't hear it.
Okay. It's not showing up on the sound thingy, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
My sound is messed up because I don't know where my stuff is.
The drama of being too busy.
All right, here we go.
She was Xena. Her courage will change the world.
Much smoother than last time. I'm getting back in the groove. All right,
We did it.
here we go. Okay,
Okay.
open
I
your
have
eyes.
100 MVs left.
These are centaur totems.
Gabrielle sent her sleigh outfit.
Dagnan's already been here.
Okay, but if this is modern day, they'd have entirely new
you're going to
outfits.
get from the centaurs.
Oh my god, they gave
Yes.
her new bangs.
He was a very capable warrior.
Or they fresh cut her bangs?
We had the
Xena or
centaurs.
Gabrielle?
Xena's bangs. Xena. They're like full cut bangs.
Yeah, they are.
Regular bangs.
So are Gabrielle's.
Yeah, but Gabrielle's has the wispy.
We reached an
Has the
agreement.
wispy.
I pulled
Oh,
my
Xena's
iron
are like,
rod and promised never to return.
Hello. Like Gabrielle put the
Gabrielle,
bowl on
give
her
your
head and
stand.
cut him.
No.
Drama? Men? You.
You want it? You've got it.
Drama?
Look at Gabrielle kicking ass.
See, she's improved between seasons, but we saw the growth start. It's a good choice. The centaurs.
Centaurs again.
They still look bad from far away. Hello. I'm here for the bangs competition.
Well, he
Xena.
wins then.
Yeah, his
Destroyer
look better.
of nations. Return.
Destroy a couple
That Xena
nations
never
and
will.
people get mad about it. Wow.
I'm not here for anything or
I love when they're like, we hate this
Or
one
anybody.
person, and I'm like, who?
anybody.
Who the fuck is Agnes? That guy?
Solon,
I want to kill her,
That child.
I won't have you thinking that way.
But she killed my father. She killed the great Boreas.
Leave us now. We'll talk later.
Listen, kid, go be in Sandlot. You're not gonna kill Xena. You're like 8.
greatest enemy.
Oh, I'm going with the other blonde, but good try, kid.
Do you know him?
Do I know a child, Gabrielle?
He's my son.
Bro, she's got so many fucking family members, bro.
Well, we don't know if Ares is really her father.
No, but their brother fucking showed up, and then she has a dead brother, and now she's a son.
Cried out.
Two
Who's
brothers.
next?
Two brothers. One that
Her
was dead.
mom.
One that was alive. Her mom. Now her son. It just seems like a large family because of all of her lovers.
Yeah, but if I was Gabrielle, I'd be like, you don't tell me anything. They've been traveling together how long? You have a son? Why's he here?
Doesn't look like they've changed the intro.
No, truly tragic.
It's okay, because it's an awesome intro anyhow.
I just get excited every season of Buffy because I know I get to see at least some new scenes in the intro.
True.
The best show for intros changing is the show Ruby, RWBY. They do like a whole new intro, everything, and there's always like, if you watch it at the end of the season, you understand it now. You understand like all the references.
Oh, okay.
It's fun.
We went from daytime to midnight.
Oh my god. But yet, you can still see Xena's face. If only
Stop
they
right
still
there.
knew how to do that
You won't get
in
the
modern
Xena
day
stone.
film.
Yeah.
All
I
of us
can't
are
see
willing to
his face
die to
though.
keep
They
you
didn't
from
light
that
him
power.
very well.
And Boreas,
And
He's
he's
like-
not
man
as
who betrayed
he's
Xena
not as pretty.
to become the greatest
Yeah,
friend
they're
of
like,
the
you don't need to
centaurs,
see his face.
told
So did
they
Xena
had
bang a
died at your
centaur?
command.
I mean, this version and the other version?
We'll
I'm
have to
willing
see who
withdraw
Briar
my
says.
army.
Xena, destroyer of nations, is unknown to bargain.
I feel like I've never heard her be called Destroyer of Nations before. This feels new. It's a baby.
Take
Oh, this
this
is a
child.
flashback.
Yeah. That's the same guy we just saw.
Yeah, I thought they were meeting at night for some reason.
He's
I
my
was really
son.
confused.
And the son of Boreas. If he stays with me, he'll become a target for all those who hate me.
Seems like he already is kind of angry. Maybe because his mom abandoned him and his dad was dead. I don't know.
But did she truly abandon him? She's trying to give him a better life.
Well, she could have done that by stopping being a murderer.
The son of Boreas.
Maybe this is the start of her
will be
having
raised
a
as my
conscience.
No, it was that. Oh, is this why she like cared about that other baby?
Maybe.
Or I just thought she cared because you should care, but she's like, I have to go.
She was a bit wobbly there, leaving.
I told you everything.
Obviously not.
Everything except why. I mean,
Gabrielle.
how could you walk out on your own child?
You don't understand.
No, I
Gabrielle's
do
mean.
understand. And he's your son, for Gaia's sake.
I didn't come here for him. I came to stop Dagny.
Gabrielle,
But
to
you
be
are
fair
here
to
now.
Xena, I love shitting on
gonna
people,
tell
but
her.
like, you're not
Yeah.
wrong that like he would have got murdered, or. But I think it also benefits her because she's not going to be as good of a scary leader if she has a baby.
I'm paying you
Because
for your incredible
men
eyesight,
suck.
seer. But
Curly
even I
haired
know
beard.
that Xena's there.
Yes, Lord Dagnan. She's amazing. She can sense
okay.
me watching her.
Number one
From
fan.
this distance. What is she saying?
They were blocked by trees most of
God.
the time, so I couldn't
They
read
feel
her
like
lips,
they're
but
men on Twitter.
I'm just amazed
Keep
by that
watching.
choice for the
I
beard.
need to know a plan.
I'm not even sure what the fuck is on his face.
Something.
Did he
It's a
need
scar.
I
that?
need anything to fight her with.
It's a scar.
Yeah, it's not great. It
How
looks
I raised my
plastic.
son is none of your business. You gave up that right a long time ago.
I don't
I
want
mean,
him
he's
growing
kinda
up
right.
to be a warrior.
But just as you gave him up to protect him, I have to give him the freedom to choose his own path. But you
Yeah,
want it
seems
as
like
well.
a good dad.
Amazing.
Fangs is looking at you.
I see so much.
Like,
Was.
what's
change
that?
in your
Who the
eyes.
fuck is that?
You aren't that warrior.
People change in 10 years?
Let
That's
him
crazy.
go, Xena. He's not your son.
He's
anymore.
not gonna come on the fucking mission
Are
with
you
Gabrielle
telling
and
me this for
Xena.
my good?
For
I'm
his.
kind of on his side. You don't get to give up a baby for adoption
And
and then
mine.
show up 10 years later and demand to be a parent. That's great.
For 9 years, Solon has been my son. You can't possibly know what that feels like.
Oh, I can't believe you just said that.
He's like, what?
Do you know what it's like to be a mother without her child?
No, but I also don't want to ever be a mother, so
Dagnan
you know.
staked
I
out the
got a
southern end of
dog,
the
and I
territory
really
near the
get sad
cliffs.
when she's away
If he
from me.
wants to take the village, he'll have to fight uphill.
But I do know what it's like to have a mother. And he should know that.
Don't you even think about it. This is none of your
That's
business.
complicated. I don't know.
I'll handle it, man.
Because that gets into like adoption and like, is it up to? I think it should be up to the adoptive parents to tell
What have
them,
you
but
got
at
for
the
me?
same time,
I may
like
have
when they're
your
18,
weapon.
I feel like they should at least
Would
find
it
out.
interest
But
you
I'm
to
like,
know
I don't know
Xena
if your
has a
birth
son?
mom showing up when you're 10
I was gonna
and
say,
telling you is gonna be good for your psyche, bro.
Immensely.
Like I don't know if that's good for him.
yeah, before 18, who tells them it should be a
Yeah.
complicated decision?
Get away from my father and mother.
I came to pay my respects.
Isn't it just one person's grade?
His mother's.
I didn't kill your father. I wish you'd believe that.
Okay, 2 people.
What do you know
But the
about
other
your
guy
mother?
adopted him.
What do you care?
Care.
What was she like?
My uncle says she was wonderful.
See, now I don't
Even
always
you.
agree with that. Like, if like a parent
Should've
died
smiled
or
like a
was
breeze
gone
on
and
a
then you
warm
lie
day.
about them, I'm like, I don't know.
And she
I
could
think
sing
we
like
just gotta be
Orpheus.
honest there. Like, you don't gotta tell them
wish I
who
could
they
have heard her
are,
sing.
but
Because we were very close once.
once. Hello.
She spotted us. She did?
Well, because you
Yeah,
shine.
that was. Yeah, have you guys even moved?
Keep going, keep going.
There's a horse.
No,
I love how they're using a telescope in these days.
Hello.
I've cut off the flow of blood to your brain. You'll be dead in 30
Love when they
seconds
say
if you
that
don't
she can
talk.
do that. That shit's
Now, what have you
crazy.
told Dagnan?
He knows about your son.
Oh, that's probably not good.
Ugh.
Well, I don't think she should tell him, but I also don't think Dagnan should tell him. I think that's worse.
Hey, Argo.
Solon!
Whee! Gabriel's
Like, I
top
know
doesn't
you're
match
here.
the bottoms anymore.
I just want to talk to you, get to know you a bit.
He's like, why, strange woman?
Why?
To be your friend?
You're Xena's friend.
Yeah.
Take a drink.
Where'd you get
Sometimes I'm
stabbed?
psychic.
They use it to defend themselves.
I've got a sword to do that.
Yeah.
That
I
sword
learned
is
a
so
long
big
time ago that a sword makes you a
for that
target.
tiny child.
You don't have to pretend you're a warrior.
I am a warrior.
Crazy,
How
Gabrielle.
did you do that?
I did it without
This
a
weapon
sword and
is
without being a
non-threatening
warrior.
because it
Do you
doesn't
want me
have a
to teach you?
blade on it. Like, she could
Yeah.
bash someone's fucking skull in.
Look out! Solon, run! I can help!
No, you can barely. That is made of styrofoam, child.
Oh, I thought I saw somebody behind him. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. The slowest kidnapper in the world.
He was behind the tree, so I don't know how he got behind
That we have the
Zolan so
boy.
quickly, but... What evs?
Be when I'm kidnapped and I go robot.
Where
Help.
have you been? What's wrong?
Girl, you have a brain injury.
I think he and Gabrielle are the only blondes in the show.
My man should have known she was his mom, though.
Although,
Because they have the same bowl cut bang.
I was gonna say, although Uncle is kind of
Yeah.
blondish with his gray hair.
What is the point of the
Make sure
spikes
these
being
men
on
stay
the
alert.
outside?
Xena will try anything to get him back.
Okay. I don't understand. Does it just make it look scarier?
I'll be in my tent.
I actually like his hair, except for the back
Yeah.
of it. The back
This
could
isn't
use
the
a
worst
little work.
wig.
Although, I will
bye.
say, the back of his head matches 90s fashion, where girls had the poofy, perfect front hair, and then the back of it looked like they had slept on it for a
And you haven't
month.
changed a bit.
We just didn't
Still
know to
is
brush the back of our hair.
Charismatic
It's
as
fine.
ever.
That was from Thucydides. I understand you took care of him, though.
Wait, is he a
And I'm
sim?
smarter. A lot smarter. You see,
He's like her
I found your fatal
stalker?
flaw. You am
Yeah,
secret
this is
soul,
Dagnan.
And I possess.
Bro, she's just gonna kill you. She kills so
You
many
were always
people.
a bargaining man.
That and the fact that you could kill me in 2 steps. Oh, but you never see your boy
Why
again. would you?
doesn't she?
Well, he just said.
Very well.
Yeah, but like they wouldn't know
There
he's
are
dead. They're outside
3
the
things
tent.
that I do want. 1, the stone.
But he
Don't
said
have it,
that
don't
she'd
have
never
it.
see her son
I
again
do.
if she
It's
kills
in
him.
Ixion Caverns.
She could walk
Somewhere
out
near
of
these
tent. She'd
cliffs.
see him in a cage.
It's only a matter
And
of
I'd be
time
like,
before we
wrong.
find it. Which
Debate lured him into being
leads
wrong.
me to number 3. I'm the one who has the power now, Xena. You are at
I
my
want to
beck and
peel
call.
that off his face.
I know.
You forgot
It would
the
be
second
so
thing.
satisfying.
Oh, I just want a bit of.
Why is it always gotta go here? Why are men
a
like
little
this?
Because men never
human
learn.
kindness.
See, I'm like, and then she just sneak over there. These people are dumb. I know, because they're the bad guys, and they're always dumb.
The sword in the dirt.
That's crazy. They were like, we're gonna put it right here, just so you can't see it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Didn't she steal the key?
she did, but she's got to sneak him out from all the guards.
I noticed. I'm sorry. So he was like, our guards will definitely handle it. They're not even noticing the cage flying. Okay? Sword alone. make a shing sound.
It's Xena!
Oh well.
Yeah, this was a crazy plan. Yeah.
It's like a bunch of walkers on one of those bird cages.
Oh my god, they're gonna get crushed. That's why they put pointy stuff on the outside. Did he just fall into a hole?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Thank god we had a perfect hole. See, I would have killed that guy. We're different people.
You trust me?
No. I love falling in old movies.
Go get the gear.
I'm sorry, they were looking for the hole they had camp on top of. Man, I just fell down a hole. I'm 9.
My arm hurts so bad.
Soul in your arm's broken.
Yeah,
I'll have to
he
deaden
fell
the
down a
pain while I do
hole.
this.
What? Ew. Oh my god, you don't
I
need
need a
anything
splint.
to wrap it in. Why does it always gotta be like medicine and shit?
You mean why can't they die off with a single scratch?
Ay, 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 ay. That sword would be way too heavy for this child.
Yeah.
If it wasn't made of fucking styrofoam. I'm sorry. They just landed like fucking superheroes. Oh, they had rope. Okay, I didn't see the rope for the first guys, and I was like, that's crazy.
Why did you come for me?
I thought
I
maybe
want to
you
see a
could use my
child
help.
die.
Your father was very brave.
He was a great warrior.
It doesn't make you not
His bravery
brave to
wasn't in being a
freeze if you're
warrior.
scared. It's a normal
It came from
instinct,
knowing what was in
everybody.
his heart.
Don't let Xena shit on you
He
right now.
recognized what was right and he stood up for it.
I don't want to talk about my father anymore.
Hey, gay.
Did he hurt a lot of people?
Yes, he did.
At least she's being
Dude, your
honest.
parents could have
But
competed
if it
in the
wasn't
murder
for him,
Olympics.
the centaurs wouldn't be alive now.
They
This is the
tried
best
to
I can
find
do
a
for you
kid
right
with
now.
the eyes as blue as hers, and they got close, but hers are still insane. Thought she cut off the. Oh. No, we didn't get that far. How have those men not found y'all yet? We have got to go.
Well, they're also focused on the stone.
So
They're no longer focused.
I guess,
You have
but
to
it
give
feels
him
like
more
they just
time.
got lucky they didn't look that way.
Centaurs are no match for men in the woods.
We have men with us. We'll take our
Is that
chances.
true?
But no
With their
one should
big
feel
bodies,
ashamed
it's
for
harder
not
to
coming.
fight in the woods.
I'm not staying here while
Yeah,
Solon's in
I
danger.
feel like we've had the opposite storyline where like the centaur army was like kicking ass.
Follow
You're not
me.
supposed to get up there without an invitation, Gabrielle.
Yeah, that seems rude. Ride your own horse. Oh right, you don't
The
have
Ixion
one.
Temple. This is where the stone is kept.
Oh, then we don't want to be here because then those guys are gonna show
The
up.
altar.
Where? As if there's like not one fancy spot.
You can take them on.
Big hole.
What you did up top was incredible.
Yeah, I got us here.
Oh,
didn't
the
I?
Australian came out hard
gonna
on
need
that
some
one. Incredible. Crikey.
Hey, don't make
This is
fun
where
of
all
my
those music lessons come in
Australian
handy.
friends.
Crikey.
Just kidding.
That's what he sounded like.
Gabrielle,
What
go.
in Zeus' name is that?
If you don't know,
She's walking now. She just did it to be fucking rude.
But I don't think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but now they're gonna follow
This
the
way.
sound.
So are the centaurs, so Xena won't be alone fighting.
Xena, are you there? Gabrielle.
There. We're gonna throw the centaurs in the hole. I'm sorry, did they have like 30 centaurs? Why is one person pulling the fucking rope?
There were 3.
Yeah, but like one centaur, could you imagine if all the centaurs pulled the rope? That's like why they use horses and shit. They're strong as hell.
Get back, fellas.
Have fun
Love
in the
her laugh.
hole.
My sword.
I don't give a fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna make me have to give a fuck about the sword now?
The Xena stone was in the sword the whole time.
Xena,
That's a crazy thing to give a child.
I have the stone. I have the Ixion stone.
Okay. Drama.
I love how he assumes it fell out of a sword and so therefore it's the Xena stone.
It's like, it's gotta be this one. It's glowing.
Could have been
You
just
can
a
drink
great
it?
big emerald.
Maybe it's got a vibe.
All the strength and discipline of Ixion's creations right here. With this, I'll sweep the world like a rampaging wind.
I feel like you probably
Kill
won't.
Xena, I'll
That
kill
would be
Hercules.
crazy in the first
I'll
episode of
take
season 2.
Athens.
Oh no, he threatened Hercules too.
I've got so much to do.
Well, good luck on that one.
We're gonna have a
I'll have to make a
crossover.
list.
Iconic though, if beating this guy and getting the gem back was like the overall story season concept, but I think he's gonna fucking drink it.
Sir, one of you gets my tent, the other gets my horse.
Oh, okay.
Ouch, ouch.
Why do that?
I guess
We
you gotta
wanted
drink
this-
it that hot.
Kill this man? Uh-oh, he's going on a trip. Me when the edible hits?
I love the morphing.
There!
They're not showing
Like,
us the bottom
what
half
the
more.
fuck? Did he turn into a fucking centaur?
No regular arrows won't penetrate the hide of
How
Ixion's
is
evil
Xena
centaur.
almost the same height
We
as
need
him?
something stronger, something
Yeah.
with more
Must be a
power.
He's a
small
short
horse.
ass horse.
Alive.
What if he's like mixed with one of those
Find a
Shetland
wagon.
sheep
We can
bonies?
hitch a-
My man ain't no Clydesdale.
Gabrielle.
Xena,
Gabriel,
before
you
say
can't tell
anything,
him.
Well, I pride myself on being your friend. And I should have realized that you were hurting.
That is crazy of Gabrielle. That would be like finding out your friend did give a baby up for adoption when they couldn't take care of it and then getting mad at them for it. That'd be crazy. Imagine that in real life. I'd be like, Gabrielle, mind your
It
business.
just occurred to me
I'm
we
in
have
front
no
of her,
chance
but I'm
that
a
he doesn't
reactor
attack
to a
if he decides
TV
to take
show.
the stone and leave.
It does
I
happen
didn't
in real
exactly
life,
make
though.
things easy for him when
Best
he was
friends
alive.
get
Yeah,
mad.
people are
Let's hope
fucking
his hatred
weird.
can blind
Mind
him
your
enough.
business.
I want you to take care of him. No matter what you decide to tell him.
Bro, I'm
I
sorry,
know
the
he'll be
kid's
safe
not a
with you.
good enough actor to be a main
He
character.
should never have been
Like,
the enemy.
he's gotta
This
stay
Xena
here.
never was my enemy.
He's gonna get kidnapped all the time.
Caves.
She always does what's right, even when it hurts her.
His bandages are way too
It's
loose.
not gonna work, Gabrielle.
She's not like I heard.
I find it hard to understand the hatred that she gets sometimes when we travel. From people who just don't know her the way I
Crazy.
know her. Guess they're afraid of the old Xena.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
afraid of her
kind of
anymore.
fair.
Do you still hate her?
They don't know that she's changed until she like shows it.
If we can get him between those two trees, we stand a
Is
chance.
he gonna be a
We only get
giant
one shot.
centaur?
Still think
Those
we can
are
take care of him with
scorpion.
our archers. No,
uh,
Xena knows what
Yeah,
she's
they're
talking
taking
about.
out
We
a
could always slow
fucking
him down.
dragon.
We might have to.
You see, because the
Protect
bad guy's
Solon.
gonna forget about the Iron Fleet and that. Sorry. Okay,
Maybe in the
I'm
barricade.
triggered.
See,
We'll not go
even,
back to Game of Thrones season 8.
even
It's
Xena, beat Game of Thrones to stuff.
Agnon's here.
Ugh.
Oh!
We'll give you all the time we
Well, when was the first book with the bolt written? I don't know, those books are old.
Oh, okay.
They'll never be finished, but like, I think the books were from the 90s, too.
Okay.
I don't know when. Oh, sir. That was the choice you made.
Evilest of centaurs.
Okay, they kind of slayed with his makeup, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Not that.
not that. Maybe we don't do the far away shot, you know? What the fuck you gonna do, kid? You gonna fight that guy? Yeah, I think they should just not do the far away shot. They're not good.
I am Ixion. You tell him that when you meet him in Tartarus.
Dude, my favorite part of Tartarus is every time they say it, I think about tartar sauce.
Come on, Dagnan. You want me, don't you? Remember the way I treated
I
you?
hated that.
Remember all those beatings you got at my orders?
what, her doing whatever underneath him?
Yeah, I don't know, just the way he said it. They just keep getting more extras.
Oh. The long hair
Do you
guy's
think
familiar.
everybody in New Zealand was an extra on this show?
Perhaps, but
Oh
someone
yeah, I
so
mean, we
beneath
talked
was
about
now your
95% of the work was New Zealanders. I think it was 95%, something like that.
Yeah, kick their butts, Gabrielle.
This show and the Hercules show helped their economy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
this is Boreas' sword. The last time I saw
Nobody
Boreas'
asked.
sword was when I stuck it in his back.
You killed him.
He killed him. Okay, but then we get into that he was working for Xena and an underling for Xena, so. Oh, that's a big one.
Killed the dragon.
See, he shouldn't have forgot about the catapult.
So what did she do underneath him? Did it do anything?
You know, no.
She didn't like them cheering for her for killing him.
Yeah, I feel like she's kind of trying to move past that vibe, but then she keeps killing people, and then people are happy about it. It's like, so when I kill people, you're mad, but when I kill other people, you're happy.
Double
Life.
standard.
I'd like to talk to you.
His sword almost looks acrylic.
I know you didn't kill my father, Xena. You're
Yeah,
not the person
the
you were.
handle.
Yeah.
Oh god, is she gonna tell him?
Are you and Gabrielle leaving?
Although that sword's totally different
mean,
from
you
the
can
sword
stay
that
for
was
a while.
holding the Ixian
We
stuff.
could have a lot of fun.
We could have a lot of fun, he
So then,
says.
when I tried to hurt you,
A little.
She's like,
But
no,
don't
that's
feel
fine,
bad.
kid.
you mean trying to
Oh
kill the
no,
centaurs
I
and get
feel
the
like
stone.
he got to grow up as a normal kid. But
So
I
was
get it.
Was it really wrong?
It's hard.
Yeah. I'm sorry for what happened to your father. And your mother.
It's cool. He just
I'm not a
throw
warrior.
it away.
The sword in the light.
I don't think I want to be.
Merlin flashbacks.
Your mother would be very proud of
Need
you.
a show to
think
trigger
so?
you more.
I know so.
That's an awesome show, too.
I think
It's
she
so
would've
good,
liked
but
you,
it makes
Xena.
me so sad.
I think you two would have gotten along.
That's sweet. I think in some ways that kind of has to be enough. Because she's not willing to stop what she's doing and, like, truly settle down. So, like, I kind of think you can't tell him. If you're just gonna leave after you tell him,
Right.
like, that's fucked up more. I think she could have only told him if she was willing to, like, give up that other stuff and stay there and, like, be his mom. Like, otherwise it's kind of like, I'm your mom, but I do gotta dip now? I don't know. I kind of think she made the right choice.
After filming that scene, I guess she broke down a bit, crying,
Aw.
which I'm starting to cry. I went right past
I mean,
it.
yeah, it's sad.
Hold on, don't talk. I hate not being able to go back without it freezing. Let me get the tears out of my eyes, then we'll see the disclaimer.
Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, it's still not doing it.
Yeah, it's not
Dang it.
showing for me. You might have to read it to me if you can see it.
I've got to get it moving first. Hold on. All right. So I started to say before I screwed everything up that scene where she's talking to Zolan and then walks away and you can see that she's physically upset and everything. When they were recording it, Lucy did start crying, and which then gets me upset. Then Renee O'Connor and the child actor both came up and hugged her
Oh.
after that scene.
Well, I
So,
mean, I think it's because she really gets into it, and I think that's a good thing.
yeah,
I mean, she was really feeling the emotions and playing them. I think that was the most emotional scene I've seen in a while on this show. That, like, you could really feel it. And it was, like, a complicated situation as well. So I think that adds to it.
yeah,
Versus, like, when we see sad scenes with characters we just kind of met or something. You're like, yeah, it's sad, but, like, we care about Xena. And we understand that she's making the right choice, even though it's the hard choice. And I think, I don't know, I think it's a complicated situation in this episode, but I think they handled it really well.
yeah. Well, and his uncle, as he calls him, the centaur who raised him, didn't die. So then that added that layer of, well, do we still tell him or not?
Yeah, and it's like I don't know, because then he finds all this out, and then he thinks, well, now my uncle lied to me for my entire life, and it's like, so then there's lost trust there.
Yeah,
I think if they did tell him, like I said, I think it would have to be something where Xena is done adventuring, I guess.
yeah.
Because he can't. It's not realistic. You cannot do that to a 10-year-old. You can't take him away from all his friends, like
He
the place he knows, and be like, Go on the fucking road, kid. Get attacked by Hades.
He was 9.
What? Still. You can't do that to a
Yeah.
kid. That's insane. And like it's even more mean to be like, actually I'm your mom and now I'm leaving you again. Cause I got a show to do, bucko.
Well, I mean, if he tagged along, Hera might have killed him.
Well yeah, she'll hit him with a fireball or Hades. That's the thing, right? Like Xena wasn't wrong in the flashback. If she brought him, he's just going to be a target. Because why target Xena, who can fight back, when you can target the 9-year-old? Like,
Which is why Gabrielle sometimes gets into
yeah,
trouble.
and obviously Xena has been able to train Gabrielle. She has a lot better defensive skills now. But Gabrielle is also an adult. So, like, Gabrielle can make that decision to put herself in harm's way. The kid might
True.
say, I want to come with you if she told him, but he's 9, and 9-year-olds want to do a lot of things that they shouldn't fucking do. And that's probably one of them.
And some of us went ahead and did the things we probably shouldn't have done.
Yeah, and it's like, there are things that some of us are lucky, to be alive. Okay, there are some stories I've heard or some dumb stuff I have done, and I'm like, wow, you're stupid. Like, I'm just like, you get away with things when you're a kid because you have the adults looking out for you.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be realistic. Also, in a meta conversation, imagine having a child actor as a main character. That makes filming so much harder.
This is Buddy.
Hey, but I don't think I've ever seen Buddy.
Buddy's hungry.
It
Buddy's
says,
like,
feed me.
food in the dish. Buddy usually doesn't let me hold her.
Yeah, she's so hungry. I've never seen this one. So that tells you how much she comes over here. I only ever see the black and white one and the tabby.
Yeah. Okay. So the disclaimer at the end that I screwed up
Yes.
says no sleazy warlords who deem it necessary to drink magic elixirs that turn them into Sealy centaurs were harmed during the production of this motion picture.
Okay, I did notice that they made the bad guy a Clydesdale, and I wonder if that's why they made all the other horses kind of short. So that he would
Maybe.
seem
Although
even
it was
bigger.
a odd dimension for a
Yeah, they
Clydesdale, but
really gotta not do those, like, far away shots.
yeah.
Like, I think they should just not do them because they're really bad. I say that like they can go and change it now, but I feel like even at the time, if it went from those pretty good shots to that shot, people were probably like, "Oy, oy."
But also keep in mind the camp of the show is part of why fans love it so much.
That's true. I feel like camp becomes more appreciated the older a show gets. Sometimes. Like, I do
Possibly.
wonder if, like, when people were watching it live, did they still feel it was camp?
I no, well, I don't know about others. I loved it.
Yeah.
And I don't think the word camp existed in
But
this
it wasn't as well
context.
known.
Right.
Well,
So
that's like, I think for me, my favorite TV show in middle school was Glee. And like now as an adult, I can watch that and I can go, "Oh, this is satire, this is camp." But I didn't understand that when I was like 11. I just was like, "This is the best show ever." I didn't understand that it was like commentary on like a high school genre or
yeah,
anything like that.
yeah.
And so I wonder if the people who were watching it week to week, were they understanding because that wasn't camp at the time. It like becomes camp. That was just like TV at the time.
Well, and like for me, Buffy, um, I related to a lot of the stuff, but I didn't realize that they were paralleling high school issues,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Yeah, you don't always read it at the time, I think.
yeah. So
Um,
at least not me.
yeah, so that's an interesting question for people who maybe watched this show live. Like,
Okay.
did it have that same feeling that same understanding of this is silly, or was it like, this is fucking sick? You know? Because I feel like that changes.
Yeah. Just a few facts before we finalize the question and remind folks to subscribe. The guy who played Dagnan, the Bon Jovi hairdo guy,
Yeah.
that was Mark Ferguson, who we've seen several times now. He played a centaur in As Darkness Falls, which was in season 1 of Hercules. He played Hades in the Underworld movie, Prometheus in The Circle of Fire, Cricus in Hooves and Harlots of Xena. So they've
My
used him a
brain.
lot as different characters.
Did I recognize him? No.
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 Notice I didn't ask you if you recognized
It's like, who? Who
And
you
then
talking about?
lore, the Ixion the person killed his father-in-law and went mad from guilt at violating the Greek rule of Xenia, which is a real thing. It's Xenia, which is a civilizing pact between host and guest, being hospitable, basically.
Oh, so like, yeah, like they have that in Game of Thrones, right? The phrase "fuck that" when they did the Red Wedding. Similarly, like you're
Oh,
not supposed to guest rights, like you're not supposed to harm someone you've invited into your home.
correct, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Zeus took pity on Ixion and invited him into Olympus. Then Ixion tried to seduce Hera, again violating Xenia,
Oh yeah, that's kind of fucked up too, my man.
and Zeus tricked him into having sex with a cloud. And of that union was born a human looking Centaurus. Centaurus later had sex with a horse, and thus the centaurs were created. And then Ixion was cast into Tartarus.
Okay. Drama.
Just so it sounds reasonable up until he has sex with a cloud.
You make points, I suppose. Um, but Zeus had sex with so many things. Can we judge a man for having sex with a cloud?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we can.
The new Xena's body count is up to 41. I did copy the whole thing in case we needed to look back on who she killed. And then also apparently there's a real Solon, which was the name of her son. However, the real Solon was an Athenian lawgiver and poet, one of the seven sages, elected archon, which is a government leader of Athens in 594 BC. He replaced the repressive laws of Draco and freed those enslaved for for debt.
Oh, we like that.
Yeah. So Solon's not so bad a guy.
No, I wonder if they just use that name or if they have any plans for him to like be similar. Like if they show him. I guess I don't know how many seasons this show had.
6 seasons for Hercules and Xena.
Okay, so I mean, and he's 9. They could have him come back in like a later season and be like a older teenager.
Oh, you mean the character on this show be the actual real Solon?
Yeah, or like inspired from him, maybe.
Maybe.
That could be interesting. I don't know, because like I tried to think, because I was like, you can't really age him up that much, but like you could after 6 years. I guess 4,
Yeah,
because
but
we're on. He's 9 now, so by season 6 he'd be You'd be like, oh no, 13. I mean, you could maybe get away with casting like a 18-year-old to play a 13-year-old. That's kind of how they did it.
Yeah, yeah. But we'll have to see if we see Solon again.
I
Does
feel
she
like
insert herself in his life again?
you can't not ever use him again.
Well,
Like, you can't introduce a child and then be like, well, I never saw him again, so fuck that kid. But maybe they could, because these shows are very, like, kind of focused on the one-off stories. I feel like Xena brings back things a little more than Hercules does.
Okay.
But they could prove me wrong this season. Hazel got down and now she's like, Mommy, I don't want to do the stairs. Help me back up. Okay, I have to take her outside. I have to
Okay.
stop yapping.
Real quick. Question is, how did you feel about the show and the effects and all that, the camp of it?
I still love it. I think there was
No. Final question for the audience.
Oh, for the audience? I was like, I feel I talked about this. Oh god, one second. She's gonna fall. She's gonna fall.
I was reiterating your final question for everybody.
Guys,
And
I'm
then
out of it.
and then everybody please subscribe both to my channel and to Brooke's. Go to
Woo!
Brooke's Patreon to see full episodes. Our social media is down below.
Yeah, follow me on Blue Sky. I'm getting better about posting when videos come out over there.
Yes, and I got an account on Blue Sky also.
Yeah, so follow us both on Blue Sky. I'm still following back whoever follows me because I don't know who to follow over there. So if you do follow me, I'll probably follow you back.
All right, on that note, go walk Hazel. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.